So I wanted to share with everybody a little weight loss tip. Um, Over the last few months, a lot of us have been unemployed, like myself, and a lot of us have been maybe putting on a few extra pounds, right? Now that we're not getting up and having to go to work and stuff like that. And although my job was not really what I would consider a laborious job, it was it still required me to get my ass out of bed. I had to do a certain amount of walking, certain amount of lifting. I probably didn't burn that much calories, but it was, a little physically demanding. I wouldn't consider it a laborious job, but also, I didn't have a lot of time in my hands, so I couldn't really sit around and just fucking pound whiskeys and cokes, which is what I've been doing for a couple months. And, well, lo and behold, right? I mean, although some of this weight gain is normal for a man my age, in his mid 40s, you're going to put on a little weight, right? I mean, it just happens, right? So you have to be that extra diligent to escape that. Unless you want to be fat like your parents, right? Which I don't, and I don't plan on it. But yeah, I normally rock around like I'm 5'9", 5'10", right in that area. Usually rock around about 160, 165. I'm a thin guy, right? Always have been. But it started porking up to about 175. I was pushing 180. I was about 178 last time I weighed myself. And I'm like, I kind of like this beer belly. I look like I was turning to Phil Anselmo from Pantera. Like, remember when Phil Anselmo was young? Good looking guy, in shape. You see him like, in the last 10 years, he kind of looked like a gorilla. And I was like looking at him, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, if I don't cut this out, I'm going to be fucking Phil Anselmo. And I love Phil Anselmo, but, I wanted to avoid that body structure of Phil Anselmo. And so, so what I did is I thought about it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not really going to exercise. That's a lot of work, right? I don't like a lot of work. That's a lot of physical work, and I try to avoid physical work unless I have to. So I figured, what am I doing otherwise? And then I thought about the whiskeys and coke. I'm like, no shit. I started thinking about it, and I was drinking a 2 liter soda pop, Coke or Dr Pepper, every other day. That may not sound like a lot. So what is that? Maybe like four cups of soda a day. But that was enough. That was fucking enough to do it. And honestly, I don't really eat a lot, so it's like I know it wasn't really food intake because actually I should eat more. I get a lot of my calories from alcohol, which is unfortunate, but not as much as I used to anyway. But so I didn't really think it was my diet per se. I think it was the drinking, and well, I tested that theory, and in 2 weeks, I just stopped drinking soda. No more whiskey and soda. No more whiskey and coke. I think I might have cheated a couple times, but I had like whiskey and diet Dr Pepper, which by the way is by far the most enjoyable diet soda if you have to drink diet soda. If you have to drink soda at all, drink diet Dr Pepper. But yeah, I cut that out. 2 weeks. 2 weeks I lost 12 pounds. 2 weeks. So I'm just telling you, if it worked for me, it'll work for you. Buy this CD for $9.95. I'll tell you. No, but yeah, seriously though, if you just cut out the soda pop, seriously, if you're overweight, cut out the soda pop. It's good for you. Not soda's not good for you. It'd be good for you either way to cut out the soda. Soda's bad for your teeth. There's a lot of weird shit in it. Either way, just if you're overweight, cut out the soda. As a thin guy, right? As a thin guy, I cut out the soda and lost 12 pounds in 2 weeks. That's all I did. I didn't exercise. I didn't do anything other than that. I still ate junk food, still ate candy, still ate fucking 7-Eleven hot dogs. Cut out the soda, 2 weeks, I lost 12 pounds. So I'm telling you, if you're overweight and you think you can, cut out the soda pop in your life, it's not gonna, be too heartbreaking. Do it, because I guarantee you'll cut out weight. And if you're really overweight, like say I was like maybe 20 pounds overweight for my natural size. Let's say you're like 50 pounds or 100 pounds overweight. You cut out the soda, maybe I'm sure that the results would be even more drastic or more alarming and more significant than mine. If you're 100 pounds overweight, you lose 12 pounds. Meh. Maybe it might not be that much, but that's actually about all I want. All I needed to lose is about 12 pounds, and I lost it all just cutting out soda. Give it a shot. Let me know how it works, because I bet you, unless I'm a fluke, I bet you it'll work.